Right, let's get this started. Good morning, traders and investors. We have had one of the bad days there's out there in the market. So today we're going to go over a couple of earnings of Amazon, IREN, Reddit, and Strategy, formerly known as MicroStrategy. Now they're no longer micro, they're macro. I don't know, some kind of strategy. They're just strategy, so you can avoid any kind of conflict there. Also, we're going to go over the earnings that are coming up today, Friday. And don't forget that my stock investing for beginners course is out. Check it out in the description below. I think I forgot to add it in the description. No problem. I'm going to add it when the video comes out. This is live, by the way. So let's get started. Check out this amazing day. Yesterday, everything got sold off. Mostly software, hardware. Then we had a little bit of rebound in Broadcom. Microsoft got sold off hard. Oracle, well, it's kind of deserving its sell-off. Palantir, not that much, but it still could go even lower. Nvidia got sold off. Made a little bit of money yesterday on Nvidia on that sell-off. Made a couple of hundreds of bucks. Eli Lilly got sold off. That was... I wanted to sell my shares before the market opened. I said, no, Lilly's not going to go down. Well, it went down. Okay, let's go over the major indices of the market. So, futures, S&P futures are pointing up 0.63% here, 42 handles. NASDAQ futures also pointing up. Now, oil pointing up, gas pointing up. It actually is up. This is the futures market. Up 2.48% here on natty gas. Gold, by the way, do you know that natty gas is called the widowmaker? Why? Well, the contracts on gas are just, if you're using options, of course you're using options. Why would you use ETFs? They can devastate. You can make a lot of money, lose a lot of money on nat gas. I made both of them, okay? Gold up, silver up major, copper up, and everything is up, okay? So we're going to have a wonderful Friday if nothing horrible happens. So I think we're going to have a good Friday here. Even Bitcoin pointing up, Ethereum pointing up. Bought a little bit of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solano in the down session, so kind of in the Asia session. So bought it really low, really low. Okay, let's go over what kind of earnings we're expecting for today. So we have here, let's go sideways. Boom. Boom. There we go. We have, what do we have? Under Armour. Philip Morris already reported. Yep, reported earnings beat on earnings. Missed a tinge on revenue. Perfect there. Under Armour also reported earnings. Wow. Revenue beat, EPS 0.09. And we have also Centene Corporation's earnings beat. Ooh, they had really good earnings. Beat on earnings, beat on revenue. Good job. Good job out of you, boys and girls. Okay, let's go over first earnings strategy. Nobody cares. So they missed on earnings. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let me. This isn't even important, but still, we have to say the number. So it's 53,562% miss on earnings. Revenue up 3.25%. Let's move on. No, so let's be honest here. The guy has a good plan and it's going to work as long as Bitcoin is up. I own strategy. Down on the trade, should have waited even more. I bought in somewhere here and started vomiting after that. But still, so I bought in on the downside of the vomit and didn't get the complete downside. Nevertheless, so actually I bought it here, somewhere here. I know it was oversold. Oh yeah, it was oversold. Bought it here, still went down. No worries. This is going to resolve itself. I'm going to make a lot of money on strategy. Sadly, I didn't buy it on my options account. That is where I should have bought it, so I can sell, toss against it. Making it a Pullman covers call or just a cover call strategy. Sorry about that. Okay, let's move on. So nothing major about earnings. It's nothing even major about the earnings call. Let's move on to Reddit. Reddit is a stock that I like, but it has no future right now. Now, it was majorly oversold on our side. This is why it's bouncing. So if you bought this bottom right here on the earnings, you made a little bit of money. Good job out of you. If you held this throughout or if you bought it at its earnings, so 11.33% jump up. Pre-market Reddit is up to $165. So earnings, they reported, let's see here, earnings beat 32.34%. That's good. Estimated 0.93, and they reported 1.24. That's good. That's good. That is dollars per share. Now revenue is up 8.96%, which is really good. Ooh, kind of looking interesting here. Reddit looking really interesting. Okay, let's move on. So there's a trade possibility now. I wouldn't jump in right now. Wait just a little bit because it's going to do that. If it's going to prove itself, wait 3 days. If this little fella proves itself, then let it do, because right now it's here. Let it do some kind of uptrend, and then there's your buying signal right there. Now let's move on to IREN Energy. Why? Well, because this does not make any sense. It's just a AI play. IREN Energy, just look at this stock. It's all over the place. Really volatile. I had IREN Energy. I sold it. Sold on a profit right here. I don't think I got the top here. It doesn't matter. But missed this downturn. So I'm happy with that. They reported, what did they report? They reported a major miss, 374% on revenue, and also miss on, that was earnings, and also missed on revenue, 17.67%. So would you buy IREN Energy right here? I don't know. Gotta be kind of crazy. Let it correct. Let this thing, that was a double top right here. Let's see, what kind of Fibonacci retracement are we talking about here? So we have here a, it's actually a bad retracement. So everything that is between 61 and 78, I would call it the Goldilocks. No, wait. Well, I think this could be a good opportunity. Let me just delete all of these. So let's say that this is correct. If it is correct, let's do down now a extension. And to the lows. Now see here, this is interesting. The 61 extension, Fibonacci extension, would be underneath their previous highs. Man, I'm really considering here a good trade setup for IREN Energy. Throw in $1,000, there's nothing to miss here. If you have $100, maybe $100, a little bit of trade here. So for the 61 extension, you would make right now a 47%. Jeez. That would be something. Now, if it goes and reaches its previous high, so meaning this, 63, you would look at the 60% profit. Now, for IREN Energy to really make some money, we would look at so first target would be, check it out, plan, not investing advice. None of this is investing advice, but check it out, plan. So if you would buy it right here, and it goes up, of course, and you reach the 61 Fibonacci extension level, take your first profit, 3 profits, okay? First profit, 61. If it goes, so 61% Fibonacci extension, that means you buy it at 39 or 40, let's just say, market opens, you buy it at 40, you sell it, you sell a third, 1/3 of it, so 33% at 15.8. The next one, if it holds, you sell it at 78, and then the last one at 161. So you sell the last one, which would be new all-time highs, because if it reaches the 127 Fibonacci extension, you are already at new all-time highs, and this would be new all-time high. So at 61.61% Fibonacci extension, you would reach your maximum profit and get out of there. Just get out of there. Okay, sell the last 33%. Trade setup, let's go, let's go. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it. Let me see, do I still have here? I already was expecting to do this, to see some kind of good trade setups. So what am I going to sell? Now let me just let the market open. Let's see what happens, because it's not too late. If this goes right, I'm looking for a max profit. Well, actually, the max profit will be the mid-range. So somewhere here, a max profit of 70% on the previous investment, which wouldn't be that bad. Don't look at silver and gold right now. Just leave those stocks alone. Okay. Yep. Let the market open. Let's see what happens. And I'm looking for IREN Energy. Let's move on to the next one, which is Amazon. Amazon, perfectly reported their earnings. Really good earnings, in my opinion. Well, they didn't blow out the earnings, but hey, oil is down again. But I do have to say, good earnings. Good earnings report. So what happened? They barfed themselves down over 10%. So they went from $222 a share to $205 a share in the pre-market, still down. I think this was the biggest sell-off of Amazon ever, due to the cause that they reported, or they predicted they're going to increase their capital expenditure. CapEx raised. So investors said, no, not going to have any more of that, because we are having a new Fed chair, and we don't like if you take on debt later on. And that is what Amazon is going to do. It's going to take on debt. But until that time comes, I'm holding on to my Amazon shares. Okay, so we had that. By the way, did I mention that I released my beginner stock investors course? Check it out. It will be in the video description as soon as I finish this recording. Can I still change the settings here? I should be able to change the settings here. Why am I not able to change the settings here? Let me open up a new page. This is my mistake. You see, this is how mistakes happen. Also going to put it in the chat here. Just a couple of seconds. Put it in the chat. Why not? So you can have it. Also, if you just go to my channel and go to courses, you're going to find a course. But why not also put it in the chat? There we go. Get me a shareable link. And voila. There's the course. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. Just watch it in order, because there are multiple episodes. It's going to be a 17 episode. We already released 5 episodes of it. So each and every week you're going to receive 2 episodes. It's completely free. Try it out. With this being said, stay safe out there. This is Friday. Auctions expiration day. Be careful. You still could see some volatility moving up. So volatility is currently down 7.59%. So I would like to see this market rebound. I'm not prepared for a market crash. So the market just reached, let's see here, it's Fibonacci. Actually, this is an extension. It reaches Fib levels that I would be really happy to buy here. So reach the 100. If it has one more day of sell-off, you're going to be at the 100 moving average, 100-day moving average. And I say it's a buy right here. If not, then just let this market correct. And then we're going to take it from there. With this being said, I'm Norbert Meinhardt, and you were watching Before the Bell edition of WealthDome, where we build and protect wealth. Catch you next time. Bye-bye. How do I stop this thing again?